Alrighty, good morning. Good afternoon, goddesses, and welcome to our noonday message. Just checking to make sure we are live here. So give me 1 second. For some reason, we don't seem to be going live right now. So just hang on 1 second. Got too much stuff open. Now, why we're not going live, I do not know. But let's see. We go back to the origin. Okay, so we seem to be going everywhere except for once again to Instagram. So, um, as I was saying, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, goddesses. I am so pleased to be here with you today, here in the second week of November, and particularly on November 11th. First of all, it's Veterans Day, and wishing all veterans a joyous day of remembrance, and to hopefully be acknowledged for all of their sacrifice. But 11/11, just like any other portal day, like 1/1, 2/2, 3/3, 4/4, 5/5, can hold a very special and significant vibration as well. So on this day, um, I would also invite you to do some serious meditation, some inner work. And in doing so, I ask you to honor all of your teachers today on 11/11. My name is Dee Savoie. I'm your goddess whisperer, whispering to you to help you create the life you dream of, desire, and deserve. And let's start with our affirmation for today. I am grateful for every teacher who has guided my evolution. And when we say teacher, we don't necessarily mean someone who formally gave you advice, instruction, or mentorship. There are all kinds of teachers uh, out there. For example, um, I consider my animal guides that have come to me throughout the years my teachers. I consider plant medicine my teacher. I consider um, people I have taken workshops with or studied underneath as my teachers. Okay. And when it comes to dancing, even the music is my teacher. So honoring all types of mentorship that you have received um, throughout your lifetime is very important because number one, we know that gratitude in and of itself tends to bring more of whatever you're grateful for into your life. And so if you're grateful for your teachers, then it stands to reason, and also on a spiritual level, that you will be brought more of what you honor and what you uh, take pride in. And we should take pride in our teachers because they bring us to the point where we are now. They help us to um, evolve as women, as goddesses, and in all of the roles that we inhabit in our lives. Each mentor or guide, whether a parent, friend, teacher, coach, or even just a spiritual presence like a goddess in our life, is a bridge between who you were and who you are becoming. Sometimes they appear in physical form, sometimes their lessons come through books, podcasts, or even divine downloads. The key is to recognize their presence and recognize that you are being taught or mentored or encouraged, the same kind of things that every teacher does. When you honor your mentors, you're acknowledging divine timing, that the right people show up when you are ready. As the saying goes, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And many times in our lives, this is exactly what happens for us if we show gratitude toward those teachers and mentors. that come into our lives just when we need them. Gratitude connects you to lineage, sacred flow of wisdom that moves through generations. You become part of a chain of light, each teacher passing the torch, and now you can carry the flame forward for others. And if you're feeling called to share your knowledge with others, this is such an important calling to acknowledge, even if you don't feel you're ready for it yet. Maybe it's time to be getting ready to get ready to help others on the path that you have already trod, and through the experiences and through the leadership that you have experienced yourself. It may be time to pick up that mantle. And I truly and honestly believe that it's time for all of us to step up in leadership, because um, some of the leadership on our planet has had not so hot. It's time for women to rise in leadership and authority and reclaim our planet. So maybe it is your turn to step up. So now let's close your eyes for one moment and visualize one mentor or guide who helped you shift your path. See yourself placing your hands over your heart and whispering, "Because of you, I see myself differently. Thank you for believing in me." So today you can write a message or a note for the mentor or guide, or any mentor or guide that you feel particularly strongly about. Um, you don't necessarily have to send it. If they're still in your life, you may just want to tell them what they have meant to you, okay, how they've helped you change, okay. And if not, you can always send a card, a little gratitude gift to them, or even just some healing energy that arrives when it's meant to. So now let's close out our message today with our blessing, which is, may your teachers feel your love across time and space. May you too become a light for those who come after you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Again, my name is Dee Savoie. And if this message has found you well, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.